Hi there. We are happy to have you. This is the Cosmic Cruise. My name is Ben Kickler. I'm your host for today. I give you three principles, three objectives, and three methods, so three each. And the first one, the principles. It's supposed to give you simplicity. And the second one is the objectives. So objectives orientation, know what you're looking at, where you want to go. And the third one, the methods, that's the most hand-on part. So it's really about giving you angles, a handle on things. How can you start a tool set to start into the next year? Now, on the top quadrant, of course, this is where the rubber hits the road, as I like to say. This is kind of most interesting. Everybody knows it's Champions League, enter outside in. Think about it though. If you want to beat the market, it might be smart, or it might at least be worth thinking about how could you become an asymmetric competitor. What does that mean? We will get into this a little bit later, a little bit more, but nevertheless, it is an interesting concept to think about because it holds the potential of then developing outside in, but also from there inside out. So you have a very high alpha potential, so meaning maximum return of invest possible. To bring that down, on the top right part, there's more sophisticated. On the bottom left is more the basic. And as I already mentioned a little bit in my first poll, to me, growth is kind of more simple and helps for product focused and B2C scale ups. Whereas if you B2B, you might want to really adjust your value proposition and think about it smart and outplay the market in order to kick in the right doors. Therefore, that's what I call sophisticated. And that is what we want to talk about today a bit more. And here we come to the three objectives for the sophisticated. First one, digitized value propositions. So really, that means what is the potential of digital to innovate your value proposition? How can you really use digital to get different, to offer something that hasn't been offered before? Think about principles like access, personalization, unbundling, and integration, but also think about what is it that you shouldn't miss that some other people might be able to offer and kick you out of the market if you don't adjust your value proposition. So the thing about digitized value propositions really is that you want to understand also this is continuous, so you have to continuously develop it further, and you have to use the new tools at hand. Now, the second one is the original value networks. Original value networks, basically, how can you deliver this unseen value? Who do you need to do that? And what do you bring to the table when you want to convince these key players? So that is your network, and that's very important because without them, you will not be able to deliver. And with emerging markets and digitalization, that is more and more partnerships. So third part is then the occupied touchpoint. Really, how do you occupy touchpoint? What are the hidden customer pains? What companies are maybe already there? How can you get your foot in the door? What are the interfaces, the companies that already are in place there? Maybe you want to get to know them. Maybe there's some players that are participants in the market that are worth taking a closer look at. And also, if you're really talking about yourself, what are the systems that you need to connect to? What are the interfaces that you need to connect your software to? And what are the service providers? So this is really about kicking ass and taking names, as I say. Find out who you need to hunt down and then get there.